Welcome to 25x Trading. Today what we're going to do is basically show you some of the options that you can do when you're in a simulated account prior to you actually opening up your account. It's to look at the platform and then go through all the different scenarios. It's a little daunting, especially for the non-professional, so I advise you to take the time. We've set up a template here so that you can actually look at the account and be able to go into and buy and sell pretty easily. So if you were to say Palantir Technologies, now Palantir Technologies will show you what their trading average is for the day. You can go in there and change the settings on it all day long, put your studies into it, the index that you're trading on, the info, and then when you get into the studies, it'll show you what time frame you want to look at. Again, we do this, we're going on the minute chart, and then from there we have other charting that we put on there. The reason why we don't put so much charting in terms of this graph here is because we're using a VPN network, and on that VPN network this is for execution only. What we want to make sure is that we don't bog down the VPN, because milliseconds cost money. Everybody knows that, and that's why we keep the VPN as fluid as possible, so this way your trades are executed instantaneously. So to give you an idea, when you first get on here, this is the platform you're going to see. You're going to see your charting depending on which stock you're going into. CoreWeave, Alphabet, Rigetti, Palantir, and then over here to your left, you can basically see you can create a watch list. These are some of the stocks I've put on the watch list, and you can update that daily, or you can keep them there as long as you want. At that point, you can see the bid and the ask, and then go from there and see what the spread is, day range, day net. And again, you can add anything you want to this. Over here, since this is a demo account, a simulated trading account, it is real-time data, just so we know. So we will be putting some capital into this simulated account, so this way we can go through the buying and the selling of it as well. Here is where you can either add things to it, or if you right click, go through settings, you have the ability to change anything on this. Now don't be afraid to change things, because if everything goes south on you and you're like, oh my god, what did I do? All you have to do is go to layout and restore. And that restore or recover will go back to the first days that you've had. So this way, if you want this template back and you've messed it up so much, you can go back to a recover or a restore, one or the other. So at that point, you're not going to have to worry. So we advise you, in the time that you have for your free trial, and going forward, you're still going to have access to the simulated account as well, is to play with it as much as possible. And like I said, it's very daunting, the amount of things, and we're going to create more and more videos showing all these things that you can do with it to tailor it the way you want to. Again, if you're going to create a career out of this, you have to feel comfortable in what you're doing. So over here, in the simplest way possible, we've set it up where you're going to be looking at this, and in what aspect to type in your stock. So let's just say we go to Google, enter, now you have Google. Now you can go into your share size. Again, we've set it up where it's on market order. If you feel more comfortable doing a limit order, you could just switch it over here, market to limit. Sometimes a market order, if stocks are moving very fast, it's much better to do it that way. Here you put the amount of shares you want, 100, 1,000, depending on what you want. And when you're ready to execute, all you do is press buy. Again, depending on how many shares you want to buy, and then at what point you want to sell, you can add, basically send an order there saying, I'm going to add 100, 100, 100, 100, or you can close the whole thing out partially or fully. So this will give you every option there whatsoever in terms of what you want to do. Everything that you want to do is right here, attached to level 2. And we will have a course on level 2 talking about how to read the tape. Right now, there's 4 stocks in here. Again, if you feel more comfortable trading 2 stocks or 1 stock, you can adjust the book. So now you'll have a full access to level 2 going much deeper. So that's one way of looking at it. If you don't feel comfortable looking at level 2 that much, then what you do is basically, okay, see, this is what I said, you can't go wrong with this because it is what it is. So CoreWeave is down here, and we just bring CoreWeave back up, and Alphabet is actually up there. So we close that one out, bring this one here, and then boom. And then if you want to reproduce it, you clone it, and now we have the full template back again. Whoops. So that's the first steps that you want to look at and play with. So again, put your stocks in there, what you feel of, and then from there, we're going to start executing some trades, and then you'll see your position, your orders, your execution, basically where it's being going through, and then you'll see your P&L over here. All right, thank you.